This is Nick Harrington for EMR Update. We've just finished at the HIMSS 2008 show in Orlando. I've made it down the coast to Sarasota to meet with Kirk Voelker, who's our founder and inspiration for our website, emrupdate.com. So I'm here to catch up to see what he's been doing over the last few years and why he doesn't post at EMR Update as much as he should. So let's turn over to Kirk and find out what he's been doing. Kirk.
Thanks, Nick. Founder, yes. Inspiration, I'm not sure about that, especially now that I'm not posting as much as I should be. All right, go ahead, fire away.
Okay, so back in 2002, you asked us if we could help you with a little website that had a bit of discussion. Did you think we'd do anything with the website?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Nick and I were just going over the website, our first post, and one of my first posts there was a post just out into cyberspace saying, does anybody think that this site will be helpful? And here we are 5 years later, and I have no idea how many hits we're getting.
We're not doing too bad. One thing we don't do, sometimes we wish we could, but we don't delete any content. So the post that you're referring to, which is back in the year 2002, about 6 years ago, we still have that on site. So in terms of membership, we're 6,000 plus users. In terms of page hits, we're between 1,000 and 2,000 visitors per day. That's not too bad. So I was last here on July 23, 2005. You're one of the few gentlemen to have seen my butt when you gave me the smoking shot.
Yep.
I'm pleased to report I'm happy to do any tests you can offer. I'm still a non-smoker. I've just reverted to other drugs and I'm still doing fine.
We're proud. You've reverted to the habit of blogging, online blogging now, video blogging, as a matter of fact, from my understanding.
I'm just following in the footsteps of Robert Scoble at Microsoft. It seemed like a good thing to do at the time. But did you see all those blonde-haired women at the show? It was fantastic.
And you get paid for this, huh?
Well, no, not for. I do it for pleasure or torture. I'm not sure which one. So yeah,
almost 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago, Nick, you came through these doors smoking a pack a day, and you haven't touched one since. We're proud of you. It's really strong work.
Okay, well, some of the thanks has to go to my family, who've given me the reward and thanks for being a clean living guy now, I suppose. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, family support is so important, and just that simple, good job, a little pat on the back from the ones you love can make a whole world of difference.
That's true. Work for me. So, apart from doing valuable work helping people to quit smoking, which I must say thanks for that, you must do some other things in between your spare time and work. Well,
I sort of semi-retired and stopped my outpatient pulmonary practice to pursue smoking cessation and started the QuitDoc network. What I'm still doing is the inpatient, the intensive care unit things. We are set up a QuitDoc Educational and Research Foundation where we're developing school programs to teach children about smoking cessation, teach them how they're being manipulated by big tobacco to start early, and to look into things like laser therapy. We're doing a double-blind randomized placebo or sham controlled study on lasers and stop smoking. Also director of the Clinical Research Center at the hospital. We've got 25 ongoing clinical trials, everything from heart valves to new procedures for treating emphysema. Okay.
I think that when I was back here, I think one of the photos we had of you was actually developing a system called Zilix, which is for chronic.
Yeah, it's the Zilix autofluorescent bronchoscope is a way of picking up early lung cancer in the bronchial tubes. It's 6 times more sensitive than the regular white light bronchoscope at looking at early lung cancers. And we've been doing some research with that for the last few years.
Okay, that's good. That's neat. You've noticed what we've been doing on the medical section of the forum.
Yeah, that's an interesting addition. The medical section of the forum looking at input from different subspecialties.
Yeah, we've attracted Dr. Al Borges, who's an oncologist and family practitioner, and also Roger Van Torres, MD, who's beginning to contribute, and even Dr. Graham Chu, who's been in there with some fascinating stories about fingers. So it's worth a read. Now, we've not had 30 million investment from Sermo, but we're hoping we can create a little corner on the network to discuss medical issues. So, in front of camera, I'm asking Kirk, can you drop by and talk about some interesting pulmonology cases?
You know, in front of camera, I will make the commitment to drop by and start bringing up some interesting pulmonology cases and answer pulmonology-related question, or even general internal medicine-related questions.
Okay, that's good. So, what next for the emrupdate? What else do you think we can do? We've begun to...
We're taking on Sermo.
Yeah.
You know, is there a way to take on Google?
Well, who knows? If they keep throwing advertising revenue at us, we'll try and do our best. Okay, that's superb. Kirk, can I say thank you for taking time out to be with us today?
Thank you, Nick. Been a pleasure.